Well, well, well. A day after Christmas, when I asked how long this coaching search is going to take in my previous video, Whittingham gets a 5-year deal reportedly. So, we found our head coach. He must have wanted to meet with his family on Christmas to get their input or to let them know he was going to be a Michigan man. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Get back to this. National titles. Cheers to you, Kyle Whittingham. Thank you. Utah was great, but wanted to move on from Kyle Whittingham to see if they can step up with a younger, more vibrant coach, I guess. Get some more juice with a younger guy. And, that's admirable for Utah. Thank you for doing that. Michigan wanted to hire Kyle Whittingham because he's a great head coach with a squeaky clean program, and he builds culture. That's what he does. I thought he was done coaching, but it turns out he just wanted a program with more buy-in, more money than Utah had. As a 2-time Coach of the Year winner at Utah. That's national. So this was a win for Utah, Michigan, and Whittingham going forward, in my opinion. This guy took Utah from the Mountain West Conference to the Pac-12 and then to the Big 12. I love that he is faithful and will stick with you thick and thin all the way until they ousted the guy. And he will do all he can to win. He was at Utah for 32 years. He was defensive line coach when he started there. Then he worked up to defensive coordinator and linebacker coach. Then he was defensive coordinator and safety coach. And then he was defensive coordinator back to linebackers. Then he was head coach. And as head coach, he was 177-88 at Utah. And he had 3 conference title wins there. Back when Michigan got a great coup in getting Jim Harbaugh 11 years ago, I wanted Kyle Whittingham. But Jim Harbaugh came out of nowhere and he was hired, so I was okay with that. Which brings up Kyle Whittingham's age at 66 years old. That was 11 years ago. I was concerned. Age really doesn't concern me, but does he still have the juice? And apparently, he's taking a job at Michigan, so he has the juice. He wants to win. And it doesn't matter one bit to him how old he is, still riding around on motorcycles and stuff. And even if he dies of old age or whatever, has a heart attack on the sideline, then we won't have to pay him. But hopefully that doesn't happen, knock on wood. Got my cribbage board over there made of wood. I just knocked on that. We don't want that to happen because he is great. And if he lives, he has more resources than he ever had to work with at any point in his career, of course, only being at Utah for the last 32 years. And he has even more experience now than he had 11 years ago when I first wanted this guy to come. He can win right now, and that's exactly what Michigan needed. They didn't wait longer for a hire, which allows Whittingham to meet with the players on the team and retain this great roster that Michigan has going forward this season. Or at least try to retain everybody before the portal opens up next week. We have to see who he brings in as assistant coaches and who he retains on the program. Is he going to gut the whole thing, get his new guys in? Is he going to keep some good pieces like Sean McGee, the general manager from Michigan? Is he going to keep that guy? We have to see. I'm hearing that he's bringing his offensive coordinator from Utah, which is just fine with me, which means, Chip Lindsey, maybe a co-offensive coordinator if he retains them, or he just got to go find another job. Well, no, Chip Lindsey already took another job, didn't he? Missouri or something? Anyway, yeah, so it doesn't matter. I love this hire. Great job, Ward Manuel, or whoever is calling the shots and pulled the trigger for Michigan in the athletic department, the regents and boosters. Kyle is so loyal to a fault that he will probably be part of the Michigan program until he dies, after he is done coaching here for the rest of his life. That's the kind of guy he is. We gave him a shot. He's going to stay forever. He may even end up being an athletic director going, after he's done coaching here in a few years. Hopefully, and a lot of people ask, well, is he bringing in a what do they call it, where Bobby Bowden had Jimbo Fisher as a coach in waiting. Are we going to, I don't think we're going to have that here. We shouldn't, but if it is a good enough coach, we should. But man, Jim left and Sharon got the job. Is that always the best option? I don't know. But right now, here and now, this is the guy that can win for the University of Michigan. And I'm excited about the hire. I can't wait to see his press conference and what he says. It'll be exciting. 5-year deal. We don't know how much money yet. I don't, anyway. But I will keep looking into it. I love this hire. Let's go blue, baby. Whittingham. From Utah, a great program, to Michigan, an even better program with even more resources. And he is only getting better as a head coach coming here with Bryce Underwood and company. I love it. Go blue.